کبوترم هوایی شدم ببین عجب گدایی شدم دعای مادرم بوده که منم امام رضایی شدم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. In the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear respected brothers and sisters. Welcome to the first episode of Manners of Satisfaction. Inshallah, in these episodes we'll be looking at the morals and etiquettes and behavior of our eighth Imam, Imam Al-Ridha alayhi salam. Now, to look into his morals and etiquettes, we have to first come to understand who is the eighth Imam. Now let's go back to the year 148th after Hijrah. On the 11th of Dhul Qa'dah, a baby boy is born. Najmeh Khatun, the eighth Imam's holy mother, brings the baby boy to the father, Imam Musa al-Kadhim alayhi salam, and he recites the adhan in the right ear and iqamah in the left ear, and announces that this baby will be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's hujjat upon this earth after me. Now, to look into the life of Imam Ridha alayhi salam would truly take a lifetime, whether it's his debates or theological debates with atheists, non-Muslims, Christians, Jews, even Muslims at the time, or whether it's his scientific revelations or his advancements in the field of medicine, or for example his jurisprudential works answering questions such as why certain things are forbidden in Islam, such as for example why lying is forbidden, why murder is forbidden, which might be logical things that are proved to be forbidden, but to hear it from the Imam's mouth as to why certain things are prohibited to do is a wonderful thing. Or if it's his supplications and prayers. Now, Imam Ridha alayhi salam, his title Al-Ridha means the satisfied one, the one who is content. When asked what his name actually means, there's a beautiful narration from Imam Jawad alayhi salam, his son, the ninth Imam, that says, "The glorious and mighty Lord named him Ridha because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was pleased with him in the heavens, and the Prophet of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, and the Imams of guidance, peace and blessings be upon all of them, were pleased with him on earth. Also his friends and his enemies were satisfied with him because of his great moral qualities." Now, to look into the moral qualities of an infallible might be somewhat of an illogical move, as some would say, because an infallible can do no wrong, he is perfect in every way. So how would you summarize an infallible's perfect qualities? There's a beautiful narration by one of the Imam's companions, Ibrahim ibn al-Abbas, who was arguably the greatest poet of his time, and a companion which spent a lot of time with Imam Ridha alayhi salam and noted some of his characteristics. In this narration he says, "I have never seen nor have I ever heard that there is a person more meritorious than Abul Hassan al-Ridha, peace and blessings be upon him." In continuation of this narration, he carries on saying one of the qualities he portrayed was that he never turned away from anyone. So while he was engaged in conversation, he wasn't looking around, he wasn't looking behind the person to see what was going on there. He would lock eyes with the person he was having a discussion with and talk to them. Whether friend or enemy, he would always greet these people with a smile and in the best of manners. Now us, sometimes we go to gatherings where there are people, for example, we might not like, where rather than simply just ignoring them or staying away from these people, we tend to look at them in a way which would cause them hurt or cause them pain or cause others to think that there's something greater at play here for me to look at X person in such a manner. Another short story that I can remember that exemplifies Imam Ridha alayhi salam never turning his attention from anyone is once one of his companions came to his house very late at night Now again, we must pause and think about this. If someone comes to my house late at night, midnight, early hours in the morning, or even before midnight, at night it's our time to rest, so we might not be welcoming to guests, whereas the Imam's door was open to everyone, naturally. So this companion comes to the Imam's house and they begin discussing certain issues, topics, talking with each other, conversing throughout the night, and the candle runs out of wax, so it turns off. The Imam alayhi salam, rather than letting his guest, who could have easily just reached over, grabbed a new candle and lit it, gets up from where he's sitting, moves over to the candle, brings the candle between him and his guest and lights the candle up. This somewhat complexes his companion, and his companion says, "Why did you get up and get the candle, Yabna Rasulullah, when I could have easily grabbed it and lit it for both of us? It would have saved you standing up and doing so." The Imam alayhi salam says, "No, we do not employ our guests to work," which shows another exemplary quality of Imam Ridha alayhi salam. In the second point he makes about Imam Ridha, he says that the Imam never interrupted anyone. He always let them finish their sentences or their words, and then he would carry on talking after they were done. Now in this day and age, we might be with our friends, we might be with our parents, our family members, our colleagues, etc. How many times do they come and begin to speak to us, and immediately we know they're wrong in what they're saying, and we come across to them and we say, no, but wait, you're wrong, this is how it should be, and we cut them off. Now let me put this point to you. The Imam who has knowledge of the unseen, who's been awarded knowledge by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, should he choose to use it and have permission from God, how many times in his life would he be confronted by someone coming and saying the wrong thing to him? Now he could have easily, like myself, gone and said, no, you're wrong. But that wouldn't have been an exemplar quality of his morals. Lest he let them finish and then he carried on talking after they were done. And because of this, they respected him even more. Inshallah, in the coming episodes, we'll be looking deeper into some of the other qualities mentioned by his companion Ibrahim ibn al-Abbas, and discussing these in further depth with more examples. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
متواصلة